Hello people, welcome to PS Plus FreePlay, the weekly update. This is the second week in December, and this is something new. This game is Iconoclasts. Let's get started from the beginning. This game is Iconoclasts. This is a free game that is available for PS Plus subscribers for the month of December. Now this is a series in which I am going to just have a little look at the games. I'm just going to play them and I'm going to show you guys the highlights of the games and any achievements that I'm able to get if I'm able to do 100% a game in a month. Fantastic. That used to be my old challenge. I've discovered that most games are not meant to be played like that. To try and kind of push the 100% through doesn't always work. So, you know, it's not something I'm going to be trying to do. But if I can 100% them, not a problem. I will also use this as a little update for achievements in general, because I play the PS4 not as much. I'm much more of a PC gamer, but I do still play, so I will be showing you kind of achievement updates for the game. But this is Iconoclasts. Now, if you want to see me get to this point in the game, then what you need to do is watch the first video, in which the link will be at the top. Now, I have skipped ahead a little bit and I am just arrived at the village. Now, basically, they have asked me to come and help them. Their home, it needs updating. And they've asked me to do it. Now, rogue engineering is frowned upon, so we need to do it sparingly. And essentially, she asked you to go and have a look, and he might be back a bit later. So we go up here and we see this person up here, but I have no idea who this is. Perhaps we can meet again. I believe in you. But they seem to definitely want to help me. I can't get down to that key, so I'm going to have to come back and get it a bit later. But this is very much how people look at me. This woman does not like me because I'm doing wrong in her eyes. It's all very religious as well, I will say. Yeah, she tells me I need to be much more what the government basically want me to do. Otherwise we will be, our soul will not be savable. In walks her son, in which he has a wrench. Yay, he can follow in what I'm doing and help people on the sly. She does not like that. And yeah, that doesn't go down well, and she just wants me to leave. She does not like me, and she needs to prove a point. So we are kicked out. There we go. Now, this is the first part where I discover how to use tweaks. Now, tweaks are upgrades. They are upgrades for you, for your attacks, for your stats, for all the bits and pieces. Now, my life is at the top left, and there are now 3 little dots underneath my life. Those little dots are the upgrades. I can make as many as I wish to after I have the right bits and pieces, but I can only equip 3 at a time. And you can only equip them at save statues. Now, every time you get hurt, you'll lose bits. and you need to collect stuff from killed enemies in order to redo them. Now, I have just got enough. I've got just enough to build both of these, the only 2 tweaks that are available. Now, the Iron Heart will take a hit so that I don't actually lose any of my energy. So that's worth having. And there's my first achievement. Create my first tweak. And I've now bought both tweaks. Now, obviously, like I said, you have to equip them at a save statue, so I'll deal with the save statue in a moment, but he has now turned up, so he now wants me to help him. So, yeah, basically he explains that, you know, his family needs help with a house. Thank you very much for the option. But obviously you need to be a little bit worried. But we can't do it with what we have. We need to go and collect something else. So he's given me the slip to go and get the thing we need from the church. So, we're going to go upstairs, get what we need, and we are back. I cut that out because it's all kind of pointless. We're just chatting and everything. We now have the ability to do what we need to do. You do your magic and I'll help if you need it. The moon's looking real ugly right now. Now, right? Yeah, the moon seems to have broken for some reason. You said you have to leave again right away. Why? Why do you think? The job is forcing me, as always. Is your job really that important to the concern? Was that supposed to be an insult? Why is Robin here again? The house is broken, she's fixing it. Do you want to live in a broken home? Yeah, they completely knocked down the house further down the road. Why are you being mean to Robin? She's only here to help. He didn't say that, but I did. I'm only here to help. I mean, again, technically... Oh, I like the way he's got Link's sword up there on the left. It's a different colour, but that's clearly what they're going for. I'm not being mean. I'm afraid they're going to knock the house down. I mean, I'd be afraid of that too. Can't pay the government services anyway, with a shortage. I'd love to know how this is actually fixing the house anyway. It's just tightening up. Is it tightening up the house? Now, I did have a look at the achievements for this game, and honestly, there's not many. And the ones that are there are pretty, like, complete the game. Get the so-and-so, do this, do that. It's very, very, very specific achievements and not very many of them. So, actually 100% in this is definitely doable. In a month, probably not, but we'll see, I suppose. And yes, they got caught, obviously. It's not difficult to know. The moment I was in town, they probably contacted people. And yep, we've been caught. So they're not happy because we were doing our bits and pieces that we weren't supposed to. And they're all having a bit of an argument. Yeah, they talk about their people as though it is somewhat of a... yeah, it's very, like I said earlier on, it's very kind of religious heavy and like a family structure at the top. So it feels a lot like a cult is running the government, to be honest. But they caught us, so they're the same agents that were having a go at us back in the first part. And yes, we are going to spend the night with another person that they've caught. There you go, he's got his sword. And that's what we see for now. We are now in a cell with another woman. And basically she's going to blow up the door so that we can now get through. Yeah, and she's not really sure how to go. Basically, she's a thief who has the ability to do bits and pieces, but obviously everything's been taken away because she's in prison. So she now needs help. And she needs me to open the door. And you can see the flashing white little block. Well, I guess you're in jail. Don't worry. I could probably get you somewhere safe after we get out. Look, I don't know your story, but staying here will only get you dead. Let's get out of here and show those idiots they can't hold us. Here you go. She's going to help us out. And yeah, she's a pirate. Yeah, there's a whole again, and this isn't needed. We can just kind of end it now. It's a little bit wordy. And yeah, we can just get back to the, there you go. We get back to the game now, screw it. You made that look way too easy. You got your stuff, but they've taken her dagger. So she's going to take the shotgun off the wall. Why there's a shotgun on the wall, we do not know, but that's fine. This bit's lovely. So basically we've got to escape. So we have to move now while they're laughing, and then stop when they stop laughing. Otherwise they will hear us. There we go, a little bit further. I love this, this is great. And then we wait. And then we move a little bit further. But no, we don't move because that's not funny and no one's going to laugh at that. That was clearly a trick. And there we go, we can move on again. And we're back to the beginning. And there we go, we made it. So we progress through. Now, like I said, the achievements aren't fantastic necessarily. They're not lots of them and very frequent. But, you know, we will get them. I also remember to include my tweaks. As you can see them in the top left there. Now the map is helpful just to see kind of where we're going and what we're doing. And this, as you can tell, is going to be a boss fight. Now, there is an achievement in which you have to kind of complete this entire game without getting hit once. I can't imagine doing this on bosses, even with this woman, because I'm just so not paying attention enough to not get hit once. I'm really not. But you see, now he pushes me into the roses at the top. You saw the first part, it's very brief. And now I have to shoot him with I have to build it up and shoot, and that hurts his head every time we're close to the bottom. And keep shooting, we've got to keep shooting because he's firing people up at me now. And as soon as the life goes down, there we go, all completed. That was awesome, we should hang out more. That glass-faced soldier thought he could touch us, but he can't touch us. But let's hope that was, yeah. We've got a scooter up ahead, so we're going to get away on a scooter. Can't get through. I can see, if you look there, there's clearly a wall there, but it's one of those walls I can't physically get through yet. There's an awful lot of stuff I'm going to have to come back for, which I love about these kind of action adventure or RPG games. The exploration is going to be great. And yeah, the guy's still there. So yeah, he just shoots us and we blow up. I did good today. Yeah, he did well. He did his job. Here's a henchman who should not probably be a henchman anymore. People. Maybe take them to the captain. Oh, what's this? Found them floating in the water. Poor unfortunate souls, floating lifeless in the water. What horrible events have faced your lives? Likely shipwrecked and left the thoughts of their quests unfulfilled. Oh well, throw them back. Screw them. Who cares? Just put them back in the water, let them drown. Very nice of them. Thank you, people. Just, you know, don't mind us. And here is where I'm going to end it for this week. That is as far as I've got. Just beyond there is a save point. And that is where we'll start next week. Now, as you can see with my trophies, I have got 100% now on Rayman Legends and the Burly Men at Sea, which was a game from last month, I believe. Rayman was from a lot longer ago, but I only just 100%, I only just platinumed it. And the reason I only just platinumed it was because there was one achievement that took so goddamn long. It was not fair. It really was not. So we're going to go in and have a quick look. Basically, as you can see, 11:11, I got that achievement. And all the other achievements are around the 5th. So around May. I find the most recent one is the 11th of June, which was 1,000,000 lums. So it literally took 5 months from getting one achievement to getting the final achievement, which was getting the last level, going up to level 11, I believe it was. And there it is, going up to level 11, getting the last achievement. You can only get points for that by doing the daily challenges, and I did them, but it just wouldn't work. It's not fair. Whereas Burly Men at Sea is such a fun and enjoyable game, but there's really nothing to it. I mean, all of the achievements were done within a week, I believe. I think they were all pretty much done within a week. I mean, you can see 0.3% of people have platinumed Rayman, whereas it was 13% have platinumed this. So you can see that it's actually it's a much more easier game to platinum. I think people get bored of that probably because it's kind of the same thing over and over again with a slightly different story. But it still is a good game. As you can see, Cube, I only have one achievement left, or two, I think. I think I have 2 achievements left in this game. Oh no, I only have one. All of these I've done. The only one I haven't done is the top one. And if I remember correctly, that one achievement is right in the middle of the challenges, and I just can't get through the challenges easy. I mean, it's only 1% have got it, so there is a reason it's rare, but there's a chance I might work on that a little bit. It is only one achievement, so I can slowly work towards that. And that is all the achievements that I have for this week. So thank you very much for watching. The rest of this month is going to be seen very much as a playthrough of Iconoclasts and an achievement update as and when things pop and things happen. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please pick up the game if you are a subscriber to PlayStation Plus, and I will see you next time.